I do believe we're live here, and welcome to Superboard Sunday. Multiple live streams this week because you know what? We're all in bunkers, and what better way to stream than, or what better way to play games than to, play with friends. And tonight we have Christian. What's going on, bud?
Nothing much.
Look at him
In from the West
Yeah, we
Coast.
got him right there. So what we're doing tonight is a live play of Tiny Towns, and what's cool about this is you can play along with. So AEG has kind of made this game almost, as they say in the biz, infinitely playable. You know, if you have a copy of the game, you can play along with this video. So even if you're watching later, you don't have to watch it live to participate. So we set the game up right here, and we're gonna go through what cards we have set up and pretty much how the game goes in this play along version. Is we have a deck that's usually used for the solo game, but it's also used for the Town Hall variant in that we're going to draw a card for a resource, and then you pick a resource and play it. We're going to draw another card for a resource, and then you do the same thing. And then the third one is your choice. So then you get your choice of every third resource. You get to choose your own. So we want to explain how Tiny Towns is played. I assume you have the game if you're playing along with. So definitely play around with the base set of buildings that are in the rulebook, because it's a good way to kind of get the feel for the game. But let's go over the buildings we have out here, and you can also see them on the right hand side of the screen here if you can't really see the pictures. But we're starting out with these 7 buildings. We have the cottage, which is 3 points if the building is fed. We have the shed, is 1 point and per shed, and may be constructed on any empty square in your town. The abbey is 3 points if it's not adjacent to the bank, the cottage, the banks, the almshouse, or the bakery. And then we have the bakery, which is 3 points if it's adjacent to the greenhouse or the bank. The bank is a nice meaty one. It's 4 points. When constructed, place a resource on this building that is not on another bank in your town. As master builder, you can no longer name the resource on your bank. So when it's your choice, you can't name that one, because and I think that's how we're gonna play it. I know master builder is the term used when you're not using these cards, but we'll do that for tonight. So when you see this, your choice, you can't name the resource that you have on your bank. We'll just play it that way. Shenanigans. AEG, talk to me. We also have the almshouse, which is the green building, and that is points based on sets. So your first almshouse is worth -1. Second is worth 5. Your third is -3, but your fourth is 15 points. So up to 26 points if you build 6 of these babies. So almshouse right here. And then we have the greenhouse, which feeds one contiguous group of cottages anywhere in your town. So anyway it's connected. So if you have cottages in a group of 4, that's one contiguous group, or if they all connect somehow. So that's kind of cool right there. But yeah, so you can pause the video at any time if we're going through it too fast. That's kind of the beauty of this thing, is you can pause it, do your turn, come back, and then listen to us banter a little bit. But again, we're going to turn over a card with a resource, another one, and then it's going to be your choice, and we'll just keep going there. And we'll take it slow. But to start, you got to grab your deck of purple cards, shuffle them up, take 2, and discard 1. And then keep 1 to yourself.
Ooh.
I will not show anyone this card. And then, yeah, put it there. Put it away. And good story about this is, Christian, I played it for my first time with you at Boards and Brews. I don't know. Was that your first time too?
Our first time together.
Was that your first time playing the game?
We shared that moment together.
Oh man, I think I got like a -3 or a 6. It was a bad game. But now, after playing this for the last week in this lockdown situation we're in, I definitely have a feel for the game and how not to get negative points. It's just it's a puzzle. It's a cool puzzle. So we have our purple cards here. You can have your resources kind of split out as you do. I know you can see the sweet bowls that Christian has over there. You got some felt things going on up here, but yeah, you can do whatever you want. And again,
TJ Maxx, baby.
what? Oh, I can't go there. They're closed
Yeah.
right now.
$4 for 8.
What? Oh man. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll talk about that later because that's amazing. But yeah, so again, pause the video at any time. We're gonna take it a little slow here, and if you're watching live, feel free to pop in with any questions, and we'll answer them as we go. But let's do this. And also, before I start, big shout outs to local friendly game stores. I got this specifically at Diversions in Portsmouth. I know they're doing some curbside pickup stuff. Even though you can't go into the building, you can still order and pick up on the curbside. So even if your local game store during this time is doing the same thing, give them some support. Even if it's like a deck of cards or something, just make sure you're checking in on them because it's a weird time for all of us, and especially them. You know.
And if you don't mind if I interject, good sir,
please
check out some of your favorite designers because a lot of them are donating a percentage to the brick and mortar stores.
This is
I know
correct.
that Deepwater Gaming is one. I know that you and I both placed an order recently with them.
Yes.
For some expansions for Welcome To. I just saw that IELO, or however you want to say it,
Yellow.
IELLO, they are also doing something like that. So they are providing a percentage of profits to board game store or brick and mortar stores, I should say, because they're not always just board game stores, but they are providing a percentage of their profits. Another good place to check is BGG has a ongoing list of them. So if you're looking at ordering a game, maybe spend the extra dollar on the publisher's website as opposed to saving that dollar on Amazon.
Yes.
Bezos doesn't need your money. It might get to you a little slower, but you're also supporting that store across the street. So
absolutely. And then
just something to think about.
And then just like, and just videos like this can help. I know a bunch of games kind of have this infinite, playability factor to it. So there's a lot of videos out there from other YouTubers and board game sites that have this game played. So even though you might have the game, you might be the only one with this game, you can play it on other against other videos as well. So it's definitely a good replay value, even if you can't play with your normal game group. So it's pretty good. So let's get into it. Again, I'm going to flip these cards over, and you're just going to follow along with us, and I will tell you when it's your choice to pick your own resource. But to start, drum roll, please. First resource, placing some brick. Place a brick.
Land brick, baby.
Brick, baby.
Ta-da.
So we got our brick placed.
I won, right?
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome if we just play the same game. I'm just staring at your board. Okay, he placed it there, so it's our second resource is a stone. A stone.
And for some of our first timers, just know that you do not have to place your resources adjacent to other ones.
Correct. That and you can build them as long as they're in the same pattern as on the card. You can do them up, down, left, right, mirrored, as long as they're in the same pattern as you see here. So for this bakery, you can kind of do it a T or that way or that way. So it's pretty cool. And that is a good point too, because I had to explain that when I played that you don't have to place them next to each other. It's kind of anywhere you go. And you also don't have to build. You don't have to build when you have something. You can choose to build multiple buildings in one turn, which I think comes into the expansion, but it's too more of an advantage. But so the third one is your choice. You get to now choose one to build, or you get to choose one resource to place on your own for free.
Make wood. Making that wood. And I'm going to throw myself up a little shed.
Oh, nice. Shed. And the best part about the shed is the shed can go anywhere, which will probably come into play late game too when you have those empty spaces like I got to fill these with something. And then so this is a cool the game has you discard 5 cards to begin with, but I don't, because it helps me keep track of when I call, your call. So you're going to see a card face down that just says, okay, you chose one, and then I'll flip it over. So it's every third card you would discard, but the next card is a wheat. Have you played this game a lot since you've been out there? Is it? I mean, it's an easy teacher, right?
It is a very easy teach. I've introduced it to a few friends that I've made out here. One of which his name's Rodolfo, and he is obsessed with it.
It's awesome.
Mostly because he wins every time.
It's easy. Yeah,
But
easy.
he's one of those characters that you love to watch win because he gets so excited.
Oh my god, you can see it building up. It's like, guys, I'm gonna
Yeah,
win.
yeah. And it'll be nice at some point in the future. He's actually working on he's the one I told you about who's put together the Western Washington University entire college course based around board games and
Oh
teaching
yeah,
them in different languages.
that's awesome.
Yeah. So we'll get him on sometime to talk because it's really interesting concept.
The next resource, we have glass here. I'm going to use that to build my first cottage. Then now it's your choice. Pick whatever you wish. I'm going to go ahead and grab this other glass here to build an almshouse.
I'm gonna do a little bricklaying myself.
Oh, get in there. What are we building?
I'm building myself a little cottage.
Awesome.
Little tiny cottage.
All right, so that was your choice, everyone. And now we're going to go to wood. What up with that wood? I should probably look at my card, too. Yep. Not that it has wood in it. I just wanted to check my card. After that, we're going with some stone.
Stone, you say?
Stone.
What can I build with stone? I can build.
And I like the idea of removing 5 cards. It's kind of like a love letter type thing where you're,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, so there's 5 in this deck. There's 5 of each card, or it's a deck of 15. So there's 3 of each card.
Let me look at mine.
Yeah. So it should be 3 of each. So that way you don't know, 5 of them. So who knows what's.
You keep going. I'm just gonna
Cool, yeah.
double check
Well,
it. I'm gonna
the third
trust but verify,
Yep.
good sir.
Now it's your choice. You can place the resource of your choice. I'm gonna go ahead and place another wood myself. You know what I'm saying?
You and your wood.
Just hey, listen. You got it.
This is a family show.
If you got it. Oh, it's true.
Yeah. Can't have Frankie on because he's dropping F-bombs.
I know, jeez.
I heard.
Should have heard him on Parks last night.
Oh no.
Just burning Parks down. All right, so now we're.
By the way.
What's that?
How was that, by the way?
I enjoyed Parks. The tabletop simulator version, obviously, because it's kind of free to play, they don't have the rights to put the images on the cards, which is kind of the draw of the game. But they have the images on the cards that they made as the publisher, like the gear cards and some of the other stuff. But the Parks cards are proprietary, so that's only in the actual game. But it's a neat game. I do see the similarities between that and Takedo, which he was saying he preferred.
Yeah.
He preferred Parks better, which is me saying it lightly. He did not have it as light. But let's go with some glass. Kick some glass here, huh, guys and girls?
Some glass. Oof. I already made a mistake.
I love those early ones. It's like, yep, this is going to be that. It's going to be that game.
I don't know how to play this game. I'll just put that there and hope for the best.
Then we have our second choice for this round is a brick, which actually gives me what I need to build my Grand Mausoleum of Rodina.
Oh, snap. What's that do?
So this is actually one of the cooler ones, and I keep getting it. And I should probably just draw another one next time. But the Grand Mausoleum,
Getting it.
It pays you for unfed houses or unfed cottages.
How dare you?
So your unfed cottages are worth 3 points. So I don't even have to build the greenhouse. You know what I'm saying? No need, unless I want money from, or unless I want points from the bakery, without building a bank, I guess. So there's that.
I guess the Brian rules is just choose whatever one you want every time.
Now it's choose. Yeah, now it's choose. Choose your own adventure here. I'm going to choose a Stern. Did you see Rodney did the Monopoly today?
Oh,
Oh,
great.
happy April
That's a
Fools!
good April Fool's.
Yeah, happy April Fools. But it was an actual well produced Monopoly tutorial. So,
Was it really?
yeah.
I am going to choose to put my stone here and build myself a little almshouse.
All right, so we have 2 more cards to draw, and then it's one more. We have one more choice, and then we shuffle the deck again. But last round of choosing, we have a wheat.
Good old wheat.
Give me the wheat, boy. Oh, sorry. Followed by
Oh,
a glass.
oh boy, you are way ahead of me, sir.
Oh, so I'll slow down. I'll slow
I'm
down.
making some poor choices. No, no, no. We're on glass.
Yep,
Great.
we're on glass. And then the final one for this before I reshuffle this deck is your choice. And I'm using that for a stone to build my next almshouse.
Oh, damn
That's just the hanging head of defeat. Or right now, at least. It's early. I
it.
hope.
It's my choice, you said?
Yeah, it's your choice. And then I'm going to just shuffle this
I'm gonna
deck
put
again.
a brick down. Ah, damn it, that's the wrong way. Man, I am not playing well.
And the easiest part about this game is it's quick to play. And it's easy to set up another game, too. So it's also easy to lose twice if you know what I'm saying.
Just don't. I know what you're saying,
Okay, good.
and I don't like it.
Making sure.
So when you reshuffle, do you add the ones you remove?
No, so
again?
so I explained that terribly, and you called me on it just now. So instead of removing 5, I just turn. I turn over 2, and then I just put the third one on top of it, so I can keep track that I've called 2 cards, and the third one is face down because now it's your choice. Otherwise, because I've played this twice this way, where I would take the 5 out, and then I would forget, so I'd have to recount the cards. Okay, 1, 2, your choice. 1, 2, your choice. So it's just a way. I think I saw them do it on This Game Is Broken. I followed one of their tutorials, and it was just like the easiest way for me to remember that. So instead of removing 5, I just put the third card, which would be your choice, on top of the first 2 that I draw, and repeat.
Okay.
So now we're starting the second kind of round of resource choosing, and your first one is going to be a glass. It's one of those games too where it's like, they have realistic resources, but I'm of the mind where if the card shows the actual resource that comes with the game, I don't want to upgrade it. The only exception is the cubes in Grand Austria, which I went to town on. But the
You definitely went overboard on those.
oh, for sure. But the Architects of the West Kingdom has a picture of like the actual stone and the actual wood. So I'm like, I don't want to like go outside of the box to find something because it just shows it, and it's a cube. It's as simple, and this is a simple game. So there's no need to. I mean, the buildings are awesome. Like the everything, the production of it is pretty good anyway. So, ooh, look at that, double glass.
Double glass.
Yeah,
How dare you?
now something's going on here.
Are we not playing with the cave?
Wait, what's the cave?
Oh, you don't know about the cave rule?
No.
They suggest for beginners or people who are terrible at this game like me.
Go
you
on.
have the cave where yes, go on. You have the option of twice per game to place a cube in the cave, so to speak, off the board
Whoa.
to not use it.
Does it come?
But we are not playing. We're not playing. It doesn't have a card or anything.
Okay, but the cave, in this case, they can't come back on the board. It's just you're not going to place it.
Exactly. You're just saying, hey, I'm not using it this round. But we are not going to do that.
Nope. In fact, you got to choose your own right now. It's your choice time.
Oh, I'm still trying to figure out what to do with this thing.
Baby.
Oh. Let's just put that there. And it's my choice, you say?
It's now your choice. Yes, we did glass,
my choice
glass,
would be stone.
Now your choice.
All right, I am gonna put down another. That's not what I wanted. Oh boy.
Boy, as they say.
You know what? This is just going to be a terrible game.
Hey,
I'm gonna have to
listen.
use this.
I know. I'm coming fresh off a couple games myself. Some losses, but I know it's just you haven't played the game in a while.
I played it maybe 2 weeks ago.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
So not that
That's
not
not
that
bad.
far back.
Let's do a wheat. See, now things are getting a little dicey for me.
Now they've
Yeah.
been dicey.
Son, I've been dicey. Because now,
Live that
like,
dice life.
when you get to the point of you have 3 or 4 things you need to build, but there's a resource or two that you just don't want called, and wheat was not one of them at this moment. But or another wheat is another wheat. So if anyone's building the bank, you're having a hell of a time right now. It's just double
I
wheat.
am making
Sugar
mistakes.
plums, huh? Oh no. Okay. Okay.
Yellow, blue. Oh. Put that there.
All right. Now it's your choice.
My choice?
Is your choice. I'm gonna do a brick
Doing a
and
brick.
Yep, I'm doing a brick and we get another cottage up in here. Again, your choice on this one. Oh, that's your choice. Making sure we get it right. Yep, good. Next one. Brick.
Come on.
Oh, that's not how you play it. Oh, that's how you play the game. Yeah, right. So I'm gonna do another
I'm gonna
cottage
build
there.
another cottage. Ugh.
Listen to us,
Ugh.
gals. Just chatting about cottages.
Just mulligan.
Yeah. I don't know. I have this wheat here that I'm like, what are you doing there? I'm just growing wheat. All right. Next one after brick is stone, and that's going to be an almshouse for me.
Stone. We're on stone. I'm one behind. Doesn't matter. None of this matters.
None of this matters. Don't you understand? None of it matters.
I
I need to do that.
have built poorly, Brian.
Oh man. And then
Oh wait, I can make a thing.
but wait, there's more? What do you got?
I got myself an Abbey.
Nice. What does that do? Abbey is 3 points if it's not adjacent to the bank, the almshouse, or the bakery.
Get that out of here.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, and
I got a
then
thing.
now it's your choice. Take your pick.
You know what's terrible is when you want to make something to feed your cottages and you do not have a 2 square left on your board.
This is correct. This is true.
This is why you starve your people, I see.
This is yeah, right. Which is why we're so good at Feast for Odin. Just they don't need to be fed.
I see. So what am I putting down? It's my choice.
It's your choice.
I'm just lamenting all my life choices right now. So.
Yeah, that's what this game's good for. Just look at the art and be like, "Oh man, my life sucks."
All right, I took a stone.
All right, took a stone. Let's go to the next
deck. Don't stick it to me.
What do you want? Like, what would be cool in your world right now?
Stone or glass?
I'm with you on that one. Let's get a wood instead. Jesus, I was so with you too. I'm like, yes, I'll
take either of them.
Actually, wood's fine. Whatever.
I still would like stone or glass.
I'm gonna take that wood and make a shed out of it. I'll put that there. Which, that might be my downfall of the rest of the game, but we'll see. Next card.
I keep forgetting I can place these anywhere.
Right. That's the best part.
Oh, mistakes have been made.
Oh, how about another wood? I'm glad I placed that goddamn... Okay.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and make a shed and place it in a corner where it belongs.
Yeah, get in the corner.
Get out of here.
And then now it's your choice. Anything you wish.
Well, I'm not going to choose wood, that's for sure.
Right, except for that.
Glass. Glass for this guy.
Samesies.
Have you played with the expansion yet?
No, so I have not, and I don't think unless I mean you could play it the same way. I don't think you can play it as easily if you don't. Like you have to have the game if you want to play it with against someone like this, like we're doing right here, because it adds those coins in. But the coins look neat, and the buildings that they come are based off of the coins. So like we couldn't play the game with those buildings because they, they include those coins. But essentially, I think one of the ways you get them, there's multiple ways, but there's one of the ways is by building 2 buildings in one turn. So like you could wait to build a building and then until you have another one, and then you would get a coin, which I think you can turn in for a resource or something like that.
Ah.
But yeah, it looks cool. I'm gonna obviously I'll stick to the base for a while, but I just got both because they had them, and I'm like, all right, I have a problem.
No, you don't.
Another wood. What?
I have really.
Yeah, another wood.
Really?
Yeah, this might be. Oh no. Now we're going for glass. Son of a glass. What am I gonna do with that? Okay. This is a problem. This glass is an issue for me.
It's an issue for me.
Oh no. I'm gonna make it work, and now it's your choice. And as you do your choice, I'm gonna reshuffle these cards.
Stone and retire. I'm gonna build another shed. Brian, you're gonna win this one.
I don't know. I mean, I might win, but who knows? The people playing, points. Like, yeah, if you're, that's a fact. But what's if you guys play along with us in this one, post your score in the comments. It'd be interesting to see who gets what while they're playing. And I think I like this idea of the cards. I know you can play, like, I think when we played it was you call what resource you want. But I think it's neat. And then in the solo game, it's have you played the solo version of this?
I do not play with myself.
Noted. So the solo version is you draw 3 cards, and then you just pick one of those 3, replenish one of those 3, replenish, and it's
okay.
So you always have a choice of 3.
Interesting. Yeah. No, I've still yet to play a solo. I was gifted a copy by one Jerry Baker of Board Game Snob.
Wait, a copy of what?
Leaving Earth.
Oh, nice.
It's a card-based space exploration game.
Oh, sweet.
Kind of simulating the space race.
I like space.
He sent me a copy of it because we had been communicating back and forth, and he was surprised I'd never played a solo. So he sent that my way. So I now have to play it, and I will probably use that as an opportunity to bemoan the fact that I played a solo game.
Yes, I can't wait for that. That's like you're graduating. We did it.
No.
Here we go.
Don't wood me.
Wheat. Oh no.
Apologies for the dog.
No, that's fine. He hears us. We hear him. This is bad. This is very bad.
I'm cooked.
I'm gambling. It's such a gamble for me right now.
Your board looks so much better than mine.
No, it's not, and I'll tell you why. If oh wait, what was I just? It was a wheat. My mind wanted to grab that stone, but here we are. I need a backup plan because what I have right now is not working.
Oh no, I don't have one.
Yep, this is it. If this isn't a stone, I am a bust. Brick. Fuck. I mean, shoot.
Language, sir.
Oh no. So the brick has to go here for me.
Wait. I can at least make a cottage to save a point.
I busted. That's crazy. And I'm going to lose so many points for it. I'm going to lose so many points for this.
Come on, stone.
So I just want to make sure I didn't get anything. This is a bad one.
That's fine.
Yep. Oh yeah, we're going to have some bad points here. So obviously we'll keep going because it's too early to have bowed out of the race like I did. So now it's actually your choice.
Sweet.
Which I wish I had.
Wood.
Oh man.
Wood. Please,
Your choice.
Stone. Please, stone.
All right.
'Cause
Now
that's
we're
all
gonna
I have for an option.
your choice. Now wood.
I should have gone with stone.
Should have gone with stone.
I am out.
You're out. We'll finish this deck here
Yeah.
for the people. And then and then put my name on there too, just so I can
All
you
right,
can
let me grab a pen. I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
that's all right. I'll keep going through this. After wood is yet another wood.
Ooh. All right.
And then it's your choice after the wood. Feel free to pause the video at any time. It was wood, wood, and then your choice.
Man, we're gonna get killed by everyone.
100%.
Anyone.
That's why we got to do another game sometime, because this is not my finest moment. Another wood. That's all the wood cards. It's all.
That is just.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. So wood is again.
You should shuffle those.
I shuffled them nervously, so maybe I got to shuffle with more confidence next time.
There you go.
Wheat. And then after the wheat
Nope.
is your choice. Oh man. This is the most. I think I had less empty spaces on my first game. I was trying to make at least 2 more almshouses, and I'm going to lose points off of that, but we'll talk about it in a second. All right, so after your choice, we are going with another brick. If you're still going, God bless. After that brick, you're going to go with a stone. There's the stone I needed. I needed this stone 7 cards ago, even before your choice. Like, I needed it. And then it's after that brick and stone, it's your choice. And then the final 2 cards of this turn, and we'll stop here. And then if you have some stuff left over, give yourself a couple of points. But got a stone, followed by another brick, and then finish your game off with your choice. Again, if you still have some spaces open, you can. If you're playing with somebody, maybe do the master builder thing where you can call it a resource you want, and then they do, and so on. So do that, and then hopefully we gave you enough cards to kind of finish out your game. I know I busted pretty early, and Christian busted about the time I'd expect him to. So I got him. So let's talk about it. Want to go through yours first? Your buildings.
All right. Well, first of all, we get rid of all the spaces, resources on it.
Yeah, way too many. Oh my god. I was too confident. I was too confident in this almshouse.
How many did you have?
8.
I only had 6. Brian.
It's a sad town. I think you're gonna win. Because
I mean, everyone else is gonna beat us. So
yeah, for sure.
Let's take solace that we're fighting for 2nd, maybe 7th.
Yeah, 7th.
All right. So the first one that tells us the score is the good old bank. You have any banks, buddy?
I have no banks.
I'm broke too. All right. Let's score our cottages. Guess what? That's a big fat 0 for me because I did not need them.
I got a 9 because of
9,
my
right.
Grand Mausoleum of Rodina.
Must be nice. All right, let's check out. Let's head over to the Abbey.
I do not have one.
There?
Nope.
Well, I've got 1, so give me 3 big ones.
Give me the big one. All right.
Are you feeling a little almy?
Yeah.
The almshouse.
-3.
Really?
Yes, I was 1 building away to having 15 points. I played that set collection wrong.
I got -1. I only built 1.
Nice. It's a cool. I like that mechanism, but man, the gamble between 2 and 4 is large. So that's that.
Big swing.
Yeah.
A lot of confidence. It may not pay off.
Nope.
Hey, Brian. You like bread?
I do, but I did not build a bakery. I know you did, though. Right?
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay.
No. All right. So I'm going to take you to the tool shed right now.
Bring it. Let's go.
I have 4.
I have one.
Four
One.
sheds.
One
All
shed.
right. And last but certainly not least, the Architects Guild, or which would have been mine, but poor planning.
Oh,
Didn't
wait,
build it.
what? But what was that one? What was the benefit on that?
It would have been great. I was planning for it, and
Mhm.
then I screwed up. So the Architects Guild would have gotten me a single point, but when I construct it, I actually can go ahead and replace up to 2 buildings in my town. So I was
Wow.
planning on replacing a couple sheds with, a bank or 2.
Sweet.
But poor planning,
Yeah.
poor decisions.
Exactly.
You know,
Mistakes
we
were
all
made.
can't be you. We all can't be those super boarders out there
Oh
who
my
know what they're
gosh.
doing.
I know.
So I got 0.
And mine were already scored. I mean, it's the building doesn't score. It feeds the cottage or the unfed cottages.
Gotcha.
So you definitely
Oh,
won. What'd you get?
I don't know if I won. So let's see. You've got a 6, well, 7. So you got -1.
No way. Oh,
Yeah.
no way. Oh no.
Yeah, and then I got a whopping 2, 6. Well, dun, da, da, da. Yeah. So I scored 0.
Yes. Oh my gosh. 0 versus a 1.
I am the winner with 0 points.
Unbelievable. And it says thanks for watching there. Man, we got to play another game soon to do this.
Yeah. Hopefully one of us can score more than 1 point.
Yeah, I hope you did. And it's my score pad's right here for my last couple games too. As the train goes by, we got.
Yeah. Well.
My scores were, I mean, the lowest was 23, and these were with different cards, obviously. So
Yeah.
again, I would have had, and this is a big I would have, if I could have done one more alms house, I would have at least had 14 points. Yeah, 14 points. So that sucks.
Yeah, that's a lot more. So the last game I found score of 22 to 4 to 25 to 22. So
Oh man.
I don't remember who this was. I'm guessing this looks like it was Aaron, Patrick, maybe Joe, and myself. So I
Damn.
lost that one.
Unbelievable.
So yeah. Either way,
Yeah.
I won with 0 points. I don't think I'll ever do that again.
Do you want to? What are your thoughts on setting it up again for another one, real quick? Or do you got to do something?
I do have to run. I have to eat dinner because over here on the West Coast.
Oh, you're on a different coast, right?
30.
I'm like, yeah.
I am 3 hours behind you, bud.
Yeah, for sure. So hey, listen, if let us know what you thought in the comments. Let us know if you got a good score, bad score like us, and again, tell your friends about the podcast. We do one every week or so, talking about random game stuff, and we'll be doing more of these playthroughs.
Together again, we've got some fun topics to talk about.
Yeah, we got to talk about some stuff because man, I've gotten into this roll and write thing. I blame.
The print and plays.
Yeah, yeah, print and plays because I blame what's going on because all these publishers are doing awesome things and making free versions of their roll and writes in print and play fashion. So it's neat. But yeah, we'll meet up and we'll have to talk about those and maybe play that Stonemaier one, which is pretty neat. They call it's called Rolling Realms.
Yeah, I'd love to get together and chat about some ways that we can keep connected. So.
Yeah.